Welcome all to the Day 11 recap of the NBA Playoffs 2012. I'm here to recap all 4 games that went down today, starting with the Pacers Magic of Game 1 of the 4 games today that had elimination scenarios. Magic 1 game away from elimination. They didn't start out too good. They were down early by 9 at the end of the first. They started clawing back a little bit. Jameer Nelson really had it going on today. He ended up with 27 points today, and so did someone else really had it. Nah, I guess it was really mostly Jameer Nelson. I mean, Glenn Davis, among other people, did other qualities as well. I mean, but really it was mostly Jameer Nelson today. Anyway, as they actually tie up the game at the end of the third, they may have even had a 1-point lead. Usually, this series, the Magic they've been struggling in the third quarter. Well, today, they did good in the third quarter. But in the fourth, I think they just called it a season after that. They just took a nap. They were slow. The Pacers were just outrunning them, outgunning them, outshooting them, out everything them. Outscoring them by 20 in the fourth, and that would be the end of the postseason for the Orlando Magic. They drop 105 to 87, and this is the second year in a row they are tossed in the first round. I know they have no Dwight Howard this postseason, but they're going to need some changes. I don't know, will Dwight still be here? Well, I think he still has his tenure for one more year, but he may want to leave. Nobody knows. But credits to Indiana, they'll probably be waiting for Miami Heat in the next round. Now let's go on to the Celtics-Hawks in a thriller. Hawks facing elimination today. They started out slow, only scoring 15 in the first, but then they would come alive and tie the game up by halftime. Leading the attack is Al Horford, who returned in Game 3 after missing most of the half the season due to an injury. But he was leading the attack, as well as Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce leading things on the Boston side. But really, overall, there wasn't really a lot of offense in this game. And this has kind of been like that the whole series, as Atlanta has been struggled all series to get their offense really clicking. Today would be the same, although it got a little bit better in the second half. But in the Hawks, they took a lead at the end of the third. They were trying to hold on until the final minute. And that was when the game was tied up at 85. No. Was it 85? No, I think it was 82. And Al Horford would hit 2 straight baskets. No, wait. Sorry, I'm out of my element. Sorry, guys. It was tied at 83. Al Horford hit 2 straight shots, making it 87-83. Pierce would come back to falling possession, left wide open for whatever reason that may be, drains the 3. And then the Celtics had a foul to give, so they did. Hawks going for an inbound pass, stolen by Rondo. 10 seconds left. He's running. He's still running. Time's running out. 3, 2, still running, and he runs the clock out. Fumbles the ball, runs the clock out. Good defense by Al Horford on that last play. He carried the team today, and we are going to Boston for Game 6. Final 87-86. Horford had 19 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Imagine that. And now we'll go on to the Bulls 76ers. Bulls facing elimination after being a 1 seed. They lost Rose and Noah for the series. Well, Noah may come back, but nobody knows at this point. But as we continue on, the Bulls struggled a little bit in the first, but things got a little bit chippy the second between Taj Gibson and I want to say Evan Turner or Drew Holiday. It was one of those two. But they were kind of getting a little scuffle, and I believe that sparked the fire Chicago needed to really make a push and started taking this game over. Bulls did a good job. They took a 9-point lead at halftime, and they pretty much stayed consistent with good defense, and they held the 76ers under 70 points. Bravo to their defense, and bravo to Luol Deng and Carlos Boozer. They dominated this game today. Final 77-69 Bulls. Now, last but not least, Nuggets, Lakers. Man, was this a game. And everyone thought before that this game would be over. The Lakers were going to win decisively. Nuggets gave up. Well, no. We had an Andre Miller sighting today and a JaVale McGee sighting, but JaVale McGee sometimes shows up in games. But JaVale McGee showed his A game today, as well as Andre Miller, as they would charge out to a 6-point halftime lead, and then it would go up by 11 points in the third. By the end of the third, the Lakers would try to rally back behind Kobe's 3-point shooting. He made 5 on this day. He made 3 critical ones to get the game within very close. However, he missed his last 3 shots in clutch shot situations to tie the game or take the lead. And that would be the Lakers' downfall as they drop 102-99 at home in a closeout game against the Nuggets. Game 6 Thursday night at Denver. I don't think the Lakers showed up with the will to win today. Except maybe Kobe. But even then, I think Kobe took too many shots today. But that's beside the point. I even overheard Bynum saying closeout games are easy. Well, didn't really look like it today. But nevertheless, Denver fought hard, and I give them all the credit. But LA is gonna have to look in the mirror after this game. And now they gotta go either win one on the road, Game 6, or win one in Game 7 when Meta comes back. Nobody knows. But now, with that being said, we will go now to the player of the day. And I'm going to give it to Al Horford. 19 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks. It was mightily impressive for a guy who's missed half the season. The disappointment of the day, the Magic's fourth quarter, man. Terrible. They just took a nap in the fourth and gave up the season, man. They had a chance to win today and push it Game 6 back at home, but they showed no will. Just because you had to win 2 road games when you're down 3-1 doesn't mean you had to quit. Look at Denver. They won tonight. They're trying. Anyway, the upset of the day, I'm going to say the Nuggets because number 1, they were down 3-1, and number 2, they were on the road. And Denver showed fight and promise. And that, my friends, was very, very impressive. Good show by the Nuggets. And that was a very entertaining game. So I applaud you for your performance. But that's it for today. Be sure to tune in for day 12 of the NBA playoffs recap. We got the Knicks, Heat, and Clippers, Grizzlies, both games tomorrow on TNT. Will the Knicks win another game? Or will the Grizzlies be able to win one back at home to keep their hopes of winning this series alive? Be sure to tune in. Comments below. I'm out.